It's Test Kitchen Tuesday. Come and play. Today we're going to have a lovely adventure. We are going to try to marinate jackfruit with a lovely, lovely balsamic marinade. A lot of people are really intimidated by marinades and vinaigrettes. It's super simple. It's all about ratios. So it's all about the ratios, the difference between a vinaigrette and a marinade. So here at Vinolio, we do perfect pairs, so you'll often find these lovely little bags that are all set up for you, and they're really perfect pairs. You're going to find black mission fig and butter. This combination is going to make a fantastic vinaigrette or a marinade. It just depends upon what else you might want to do. So to make a vinaigrette, it is 2 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. So making a vinaigrette is as easy as taking 2 bottles of Vinolio's oil and 1 bottle of Vinolio's balsamic vinegar. And that's a simple vinaigrette. You can get fancy by adding some of Vinolio's Gourmet's sea salt and peppers, a little bit of sweeteners such as maple syrup, brown sugar, or honey, and mustards. Mustards add a really nice depth of flavor and also help to emulsify the dressing or the marinade. Now the difference between, again, a vinaigrette and a marinade is simply ratios. So that's making a vinaigrette. If we're going to make a marinade, it's 2 parts oil to 2 parts vinegar. That easy. So here today, we're going to make a marinade for this canned jackfruit. Jackfruit is just a really wonderful substitute for those people who do not enjoy meat on an everyday basis. It has a lot of protein, it has a lot of fiber, it has some great vitamins and minerals, and it's really a lot of fun to experience. It shreds just like a pulled pork, and it's a good time. So we're going to give it a go. So very simply, we're going to take our young jackfruit here. Now this comes from Asia. It's one of the largest tree fruits. So we're just going to shred it really quick. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Our aim here in shredding it is to give us more surface area for that marinade to get in there. So it's just that simple. Shredding it is not a big deal. So we're just going to add that to the bowl. So it doesn't have to be perfect. We're all about just trying to get some surface area there. Anybody have any aggression? This is fantastic. So there we go. We have shredded our jackfruit, given it a good amount of surface area so that marinade can really get in there. Now the beautiful thing about marinades is how much time do you have? The longer you leave it in the marinade, the more flavor is going to be absorbed. That's one of the more amazing things about the jackfruit, is it really is amazing at absorbing those flavors. So the amazing thing about the jackfruit is how readily it absorbs flavors. It just takes them like a champ. So the longer you can leave it in the marinade, the more flavorful it's going to be. So right now for the marinade, you're not going to believe how quick and easy this is. I like to just take a jar. This is why Vinolio makes it super simple. All you do is we're going to take one of our perfect pears. We're using the dark chocolate. We're also going to do the cinnamon pear. So these are 2 of our dark balsamics. So you can see that again, the marinade is 2 parts to 2 parts. So that's our 2 parts of vinegar. And then we're going to use today Don Carlo, which is an ultra premium extra virgin olive oil. It's a nice robust olive oil. And then last but not least, we have the harissa. So these are the main components of your marinade. Now we can get as interesting or not as we'd like to be. So I like to add a few accoutrements just to make it absolutely phenomenal. So that's going to mean we are going to add a little more than 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. And again, totally optional. If you don't need the extra calories or want that flavor, you can absolutely leave it out. We're also going to add in a little bit of our Serrano honey mustard. And we made this balsamic mustard a few test kitchens ago. I have to say, it's been one of my absolute favorites. A balsamic mustard, you cannot go wrong. And then we're going to put just a pinch of 5 pepper sea salt just a pinch. And then as easy as that, folks, we're just gonna take our top and shake it up. And there you have a delicious and versatile marinade. Now, one of the really amazing things about Vinolio's olive oils and vinegars is they form an emulsion naturally. So just by shaking these, we're gonna have the most amazing and simple marinade that is absolutely gonna make this jackfruit shine. So I've got that nice and mixed up, as easy as can be. And now we're just going to liberally coat our jackfruit. We're gonna get it all stirred up. And there you have it, folks. A beautifully marinated jackfruit. Now we are gonna let this hang out for as long as we possibly can. I'm gonna say we're not gonna be able to go much more than an hour because we are hungry. This is gonna be absolutely delicious. Thank you for joining us on this Test Kitchen Tuesday. Stop in later for a tasty bite of this jackfruit. You tell us whether it's a win or not.